Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my little quick review of the DANCHEL outdoor hard shell rooftop tent. It says it's a 2-person tent. It's a 3-person tent. There must be some tiny 3 people because I'm not a big person, and me and my wife fit in here comfortably, but I don't know if I want anybody else. It has a lot of room. It's very well made, insulated roof. The zippers very well sewed in. Seem to be sealed quite well. When we had it camping this last week up in the mountains, we even ran into some hail and some hard rain, so didn't get any water inside. We did put like an 1.5 inch thick little foam there, but just to make it a little softer, because we like softness. But the pad that comes with it is not terrible. They have these little metal deals. I'm gonna put these in with just by myself, holding camera with one hand and putting them in with the other, so it's kind of awkward, but they stab into these little reinforced brackets. Kind of leery about them when I first seen them, because I didn't know how they'd hold up, but there's not a lot of pressure on them and they seem to hold up quite well. We spent a week in the mountains living in this deal, and they have been fine, so they hold up quite well. I haven't seen any kind of issues that would make me question how long they're gonna last. And these hooks, oh, that one's upside down. Flip it over, and then they hook onto this awning. So it gives you like an awning. Now this part is straight out when you hook it like this. I'll show you in a second how you can actually run it down, but yeah, that's how they go. And like I said, these zippers will zip up that net. We had it. There's gnats up in the mountains. Never had any get in. They fit in there perfect. That's just a regular window. You close it up or have screen. This one pops out like the other side. Not gonna do that just for this demonstration, but that's how we usually ran it. I'd keep one side open, one side closed, and then you can open these other front and back windows to get more ventilation. My wife and I aren't big people. I weigh like about 175 to 190 pounds, and the ladder is way more than adequate. So you can slide this down, and it gives you like a place for rain to run off or more shade. So that's mainly what we used it for, was more shade. Now I want to show you how this closes down. They have these little, I guess you call them buttons. See how it closes down? I'll put my hand here. Let me show you how it won't smash your fingers. Now the last one would smash your fingers, so you got to be careful for that, but kind of designed safety wise. And this little Velcro deal holds it together, and throw it up inside. And this is when I show you just how dumb I am, because I should have taken down the roof awning before I took the ladder down, but got a little overzealous. But still, you'll see how quickly this thing folds down. And I am not hurrying. This is going to be played in real time, so you can fast forward if you'd like. But as you can see, I'm doing this the hardest way possible and getting my fat butt up on the tires there. They just come out, and they have this little pouch that they go back in that you saw me take them out. I like to keep putting them in because it helps me keep up with them. I've seen other people with these same things that they just kind of chunk them inside, and that's probably what I should do, but I just can't make myself do it. And I throw that in there. And yeah, we go all the way around the edge. It has this little rain strip that keeps the rain from coming into the base area, which, like I said, we got some heavy rain. We had hail, that's one thing nice about the hard top, was didn't affect us at all. We were inside sleeping, and you could hear it hitting the roof. Little tiny pea-sized hail, no issues whatsoever. And it has a handle on the front. I usually just stand up here, these handle straps, right there, tuck it in, and I'll pull this down. The trick that I've found is you get it closed down, tuck it in, and then you just start the strap in the little lock, I guess you'd call it, ratchet lock or whatever. It's not really a ratchet, but start it there, because when you pull down the back, if you don't have the front latch, it'll try to come up on you. It is spring loaded, or gas shocks, I guess you'd say, that hold it up. So popping it up, it'll just pop itself up. You unstrap it, push up, and it lifts up. But just wanted to show y'all how quickly it folds down. And what I did there, I took the handle and stuck it around the rear wiper. There's not really any pressure on it, but it does have a tendency to try to pop itself back up. So this is just how you can do it by yourself. But as you can see, it's not even opening the rear glass. It's just enough pressure to hold that up there. And then, as you'll see, tuck in the little handle strap, and you grab these two little locking ratchets. I don't know what to call them. Cam lock straps. There we go. And just get one started. And go up front. Make sure everything's tucked in up front. I don't want, when you're driving down the road, we were just on a 2,000 mile round trip basically, and didn't want anything to rub through. So then I pull those tight. Same thing back here, just get them. And then what I like to do is you hold the cam open, pull the strap down tight. Holding the cam open just helps it slide through. And on the front ones, I usually tie them back on themselves so they don't flap going down the road, because sometimes they flap and it's quite annoying. Also would wear the straps out. So as you can see, it does not take long to fold that down. That's how long it takes to fold up camp, basically. It's so much better than trying to fold up a ground tent. And these things run about $19.99, and it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I was up in the air over whether I wanted one. When I got one, when I got up in the air, I guess, I loved it. So it's very compact. It didn't hurt our fuel economy much. Not near as what you would expect, maybe 1.5 miles per gallon at the worst. So, and that was driving up through the mountains. So anyways, great product. I liked it.